One car mastery point has been refunded? I don't even know what that means. Got a software update? Install? Fuck it. Oh, we need at least 20% battery life. That's not gonna happen right now. Was that in Japanese? Redeploys are just a limited time thing though, right? What's this? So... Who's that walking? Might as well do this one, right? No, it said it's a limited mode, straight up. Also, there is going to be league play for Vanguard multiplayer. I like that. That's the only thing we did play in Cold War was the league play, so I'm glad they're bringing that out. 17th is league play beta mode, I believe. Man, we did a lot of these. Let's do this one. Let's get that over with. Turn it down a little bit. Made a black coffee. I'm craving a coffee. I haven't drank much of it lately compared to what I used to. Got a lot done today again. I'm happy about that. Yo, hold up though. Hold up. Need to adjust the triggers. I have no triggers right now because we were just playing Call of Duty. For our practice scrim tomorrow. When there's no trigger in racing, it makes it a little difficult. Sat Hicks in the house though. How you doing, bro? Coot's over here watching. He's like, I wonder if he'll get those chapters done tonight. And there'll be a game vote tomorrow. I wonder. I wonder, dude.
Turn around when it is safe to do.
Turn around? You're telling me to go straight still? I'm confused. Hold on. No, I'm not turning around. What are you talking about, dude? Woo! That would have hurt. That would have hurt. I wonder, is this map fully fictional, or is there chunks of different pieces of actual places in the world? Holy shit. Imagine. Oh, I saved it. Oh, can we do double? Got you, bitch. I mean, it wasn't a clean save, but it was a save.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I pressed the rewind button. Where's this? A spider? Really? It's a higher rating than the Vipe? Hmm. Yeah, we got that Wordle done for today already. That was crazy. That was crazy. Hell yeah, brother. First race of the day. Let's see how it goes. The color or something of this Porsche makes me feel like it's not a Porsche. I feel like it's a McLaren or some shit. Yo, Freddy Fireball coming in with that 22-month resub. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Freddy. Been a minute. Everything's good? Oh, I'm playing like shit tonight. Yo, you like those new emotes or what? I made them all by myself. Been doing a lot of shit by myself lately. And it feels good, motherfucker. And it feels fucking good. Yeah. Alright, we're in 5th. Let's step it up. I have a hard time racing with this car. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, I'll read in a second. We need to get into first here. Hopefully you've got a second. Bang! Bang! Go, 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 go! That's dirty pool. Yeah, bro, everything's good. Just waiting for the bubs to drop. Still waiting. Love the emotes. Good material. Appreciate it. Let me know how that blankie is when you get it. Oh, I think I just fucked it up for me. Oh, how did they not pass me? You want a little blankie for your beep beep boy, buddy? This track, I'm not in the mindset for this track right now. We got it. You like those ones? Bolts. The new minivan? No, but one guy in our group that's playing along with us did. The Mr. T van back in the day. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what did we get for a new TV? What's the TV? Come on. Man, my neck is so kinked. We need to get a little gaming chair fucking... they probably work like shit anyway. Alright, let's go. It's fun to drive. Well, I was watching him drive and that thing's pretty fucking fast. He must have modified it, but dude, it's faster than like his fully modified fucking Impala and shit. You got a 75-inch Sony Brava 4K Google TV. Nice. So I have a first gen 80-inch Samsung.
400 yards.
But you can tell it's getting to the time. Like, it needs to be upgraded. I bought it when the tech first came out. And my 60-inch TV's starting to flicker. It's probably like fucking 10 years old though. I think it's a 60-inch plasma. Had it forever. So I'm always asking people what TV they have and shit. Yeah, man, it's been a fixture of the living room, you know. If UFC or if there's a game on, or if I actually go over there and watch Netflix or a documentary, it feels like you're at the movies a little bit. We got the couch with the 2 kick-out sides and the cup holders built into the armrests. I mean, I like that couch, but Jazz doesn't like that couch. I saw that couch and I fell in love with it, dude. The middle console comes down and you got wireless chargers built in and everything there, dude. It's definitely a man's kind of couch, you know what I mean? What do we got here? Whoa, this Ferrari's actually rated higher? Yo, brother. Okay, dude. Thanks for chatting for a minute. Get in there and set that motherfucker up. Yo, why is that card not rated for this? Let's try this fucking old Ferrari out. It's 1 year older than me. Or 1 year younger than me. You got that Brembros? What's that Ferrari back in the day when I was a kid? It was like a Testarossa. That was always my favorite Ferrari because it had those doors. Now this Ferrari is on a different level though. It's just a pure classic masterpiece right here, baby. I'm getting smoked. Imagine two of these suckers on the same track in the rain. Oof. In a storm. Ah! It's actually got decent traction. I'm not gonna lie. This is a decent car. What do you mean? Just main quest in it still, or what? I told you I'd come back, Flip, but I came back and you were offline. I got busy moving a cabinet, reading a book to the little man, doing my Wordle. There it is! I can't even fucking... It's like blind... It's like black ice right now, dude. Oh, shit! Can I regain control? That's the thing. We regained first place. Probably should have backed it up right there. Yeah, you just flooring through it. What level are you at? $40. Cool beans. Doing M360s like a no joke. Yeah, it was just like black ice. I feel like if I get in the first or second gear, this is no go because it just spins. So I just try and keep it above first, second gear here. Whoa! It's grippy, but if it fucking locks into one of those gears, we're gone. She gone. We're right at the top end of the gear too. Now those RPMs are high. You gotta be. Keep it together. Keep it together. Give it up. Oh, I'll take that scrub any day. I'm a BMW guy in real life, dude. So I always try to race BMWs. But European cars in general, I love European cars. I'm an M3, M4 kind of guy. Those were my dream cars, and then we finally bought one in real life. Modded the shit out of it. That was my play toy for many years. And if I was ever to move into another dream car, when I first saw the McLaren 12C MP4 12C, we call it the fax machine. If I could ever afford one of those, that is probably a cheaper supercar, but that car just still appeals to me so much today. The MP4 12C McLaren. You get them under 200K, and for a supercar, that's a good price. That's brand new price too. Not saying that I have 200K. I'm a broke bitch right now, but one day I know we will get there. If I really want to buy another play car, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, M3, dude. I had my first, not my first car, but like my actual first car that was mine that I drove every day was a BMW 318 IS, and I loved that fucking car. You gotta believe, that's the first thing. You gotta ask for it, and you gotta believe, and when you believe, you're opening up the whole world to receive what you ask for. But if you don't believe, then you will never get it. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Stealth, what up, dude? What's up, man? We just ripping through some road races with this Ferrari F40. You're a Charger. Well, you're like you like domestics, you know? A Charger, a Mustang. My roommate I lived with for a long time, my best man, you know. He bought the Mustang GT California edition, and he green striped it and put wheels on it and all that good stuff. But then he sold it. That blew my mind. He sold it and he bought a Tacoma for like the last 3 years. And now he's got a Golf R. Golf R is the top Golf, I believe. He has a Golf R on order. He's just waiting for it because they don't have, you know, it takes a long time to make cars now because of COVID. What do you think about Tesla? I think there's going to be a big, you know how Tesla owns electric company market share in business world? Well, you know, they might be the big dog and the only dog, but you're going to see that all change. General Motors already said their whole fleet will be entirely electric by what, 2025? Or was it 2028? If that's the case, the whole market's open for electric vehicles. Genesis is just an off-spun brand of Hyundai. I mean, I own stock in Rivian. I do like what Rivian's trying to do. But Ford, you know, as much shit as people talk about Ford, we need to remember that when the bailout happened, Ford was the only one that asked for what they only needed, and they were the only one to fully repay their debts in the time the government gave them. All the other companies still haven't fully repaid their loans from back in 2008. So, do I want to support a fucking motor company that needs bailouts, or do I want to support one that knows how to run a fucking business and treat their customers? That's what it comes down to. And just so happens, Ford F-150 has been a good truck. But I've owned a lot of Fords in my life. I make a lot of... I'm just spitting facts. I mean, you can... At the end of the day, you don't think about any of those things. You don't think about the money or any of that. And you just look at the cars, right? If we just look at the cars and we compare them all, Ford has some nice looking cars. It's been around a long time. Dodge, I always liked the Viper, but to my knowledge, the Viper is not something that's come back yet. All right? I always liked the SRT brand. Okay? And we go over to General Motors. Not my favorite out of the three. That's more of a, you know, my mom loves her Silverado, her Buicks. My grandfather always liked his Buicks. The only Buick that I ever really liked, other than that sentimental value, was the Buick Grand National. But that's a different car in its own right, you know? Okay, we got this race here. I don't know, guys. I'm a car guy, but secondly, I'm not a big Forza guy. But I got told by the community, hey, you got to play this, so here we are. Did you hear the news that Elon might buy Mercedes? You know he can afford whatever the fuck he wants, right? I believe the stat was before his wealth decreased, when it was at its pinnacle, like within the last 6 months, they said that he could have bought the NFL and the NBA outright completely and all the teams within it. So for him to buy Mercedes is like pocket lint, you know? If he left some stacks of bills in his fucking pants and threw them in the washer, that's what Mercedes is right there. He could, but he already has better technology than Mercedes does when it comes to EV vehicles. So what is his purpose of buying Mercedes? He's going to keep that brand and keep them as gasoline cars? Because Elon seems to me like he's more in picture with changing the whole thing. I think he would have to change that whole fleet to EV. Speaking of the NFL, did you hear what Jake Paul is trying to do? What is the rumor now? Let's hear it. Secondly, I might lose this race. I mean, buying Mercedes wouldn't change the whole game either, though. That might actually lose. Like, that might actually turn people away from buying it. You know, all the people that love Mercedes for what Mercedes is. You know how people are with BMWs, right? They love the heritage. They love that you can still get almost standard in almost every car, especially sports related. They want you to feel the road. If someone comes in and just changes the whole scope of what a company is, that's not a good thing either. But we'll see what happens, bro. I'm open to it all. I have to be open to it all, right? The world moves round, and I'm here, and if I don't adapt, then I die. Adapt or die, I've always said. I'm gonna lose this race. We're gonna have to do it again. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Maybe we get double the XP, or I don't know how it works, to be honest. Restart. Oh, progress lost. Okay. He's trying to get drafted in the NFL. Did he ever play football in, even in high school? Secondly, Flip, you know, if it's just a publicity thing, a team would sign him for one game contract, and then he would officially, yes, he would officially be an NFL player. If they sign him for a one-day contract, technically he is part of that team. They've done it before. They've done it for other players that wanted to be traded to a certain team or back to a team so they could retire a player of that team. So there is loopholes that technically would make him an NFL player if a team wanted to do that. All right? They're not going to do it for anybody, and they're not going to do it for any stupid reasons, but they might do it for him. Hold on, let's focus up for a minute. Because at this rate, I'm not going to win it again. And we're just here for progress. Hold on, Sahix. No! Fuck! What do you think about the new Supra? I've seen people talking shit about it because it has BMW engine. You know, BMW engines are one of the most bulletproof things about BMW. The engine will last for fucking ever. The cars are very well built. They're heavy. But the engine will outlive the whole car. You know? The fact that they partnered up. It just... Don't you remember when Mitsubishi teamed up with Dodge and they made the Dodge Stealth and the 3000 GT? It's the same thing. People just want to bitch. If two companies of different architecture want to come together and make something so nice, maybe they shouldn't have called it the Supra, because the Supra was always just, you know, it was just an Asian car built on its own, you know? Maybe they should have did a different car, but it's still a nice car. I would want the BMW version of it. I don't like Asian cars. I'm not into the JDM scene, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that car. It looks fine to me. But I could see a JDM guy being like, blah, 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 blah. But. How do you restart? Super back in the day. I mean, imagine someone teamed up with BMW. You know how in the late 80s, BMW had the iconic 6 Series with the kind of triangular front. If someone teamed up with them and put a fucking Hyundai engine in the motherfucker, I could see why a BMW enthusiast would complain. You know where I'm coming from? So I can see why a Toyota enthusiast or a Supra enthusiast would complain about there being a BMW engine in it. Alright? Catch you in the morning, homie. Have a great sleep. Depends how I feel. I'm going to try and get like 3 hours in on here. We'll see how I feel, and then we'll see what I do. Ugh. I'm not a JDM guy, but if someone gives me a Sylvia, I would not complain. Yeah, I wouldn't complain either. I'd probably drive it for a year, and then I'd get rid of it. See, when I started streaming, I stopped working overtime. It's a little car story. When I stopped working overtime, my pay went down. And, you know, I loved sinking money into my car. I loved meeting people. I loved going to car meets. I loved going to the racetrack. All right, I still have the car. I put it up on stilts in the garage about 2 years ago, and I brought it out once since then. And I'm a car guy. I love speed. I love cars. Until I actually accomplish anything with streaming, or anything that I'm doing for myself outside of going to work and working overtime, I'm not driving it. I basically told myself no more car fun until you make happen what you are trying to do. And you know what happened? I'm not angry every day that I have to drive my A to B car. I have a Ford Fusion. I love my Ford Fusion. It treats me well. It's never broken down. I replaced the tires, the brakes. It's nice. Okay? I'm more thankful for my A to B car now than I am of my toy car. So, now that I've realigned my mindset, I don't let it bother me anymore. And I love cars, dude. One day, when we get to where I need to be, that fucking car will be out all the time. I did go to car meets every Tuesday and every Thursday. I met a lot of great people doing that. I mean, it's a great daily car. You know? It gets good gas mileage. It has the turbo. It's got everything I need. It's got Bluetooth. It's got the stereo. It's comfortable. It gets good gas mileage. The insurance is cheap. You know?
My friend, ¿qué pasa? There are events on my race schedule that you haven't won yet. You feeling okay? Just kidding. Keep it up.
Where else we gotta go? Right here? Or anything? Or here? Do this one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards.
Where are you from, by the way? I'm in Toronto, Canada, but I've been to the States many times, all over the place, and my family lives in the States too.
Turn left. In 100 yards. Turn left.
So I'm like East Side Canada, if you know where Toronto is.
In 400 yards.
There's fucking snow outside. That describes it enough for you. Oh, good thing we're not in the race yet. Guys, I hit 100,000 views on Twitch in just over 1,500 more views. That's a milestone.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
I wouldn't like you personally if I told you. So, just by you saying that makes me think, because stereotypes and shit, right? Just by you saying that, it makes me feel like you're from, like... Because I know a lot of people get talked to, like, shit and stuff, but I have friends of all different ethnicities and shit, okay? I don't give a fuck where you're from. If you treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. I feel like you're from maybe Syria or Iran or India or somewhere over there. But the time zone lines up. I mean, tell me where you're from, dude. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I know a lot of people talk shit, though. Like, I can't play a Call of Duty multiplayer lobby without someone dropping a racist remark. Yeah, I don't care where the fuck you're from, dude. Come on. Come on, man.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400
Definitely. Has it ever snowed in India? Because it will snow in the southern states sometimes, right near the equator. And people will freak out. They're like, what the fuck is this? Has it ever snowed in India?
You have arrived at your destination.
By the way, your English is pretty good. I don't like that fucking car. I like it, but I don't like it. It's weird. It's a weird relationship with this vehicle.